Okay. What's up, buddies? Welcome back to, I actually got to change the, there we go, the camera outlay. Welcome back to another episode of the Leeds United simulation only career mode. Now, we're coming into almost September, and I'm still playing FIFA Damn 21, but I'm having fun. Obviously, the transfer window has just closed off, or would have just closed off, I suppose, by the time you guys end up watching this episode. And it's just, real world football always gets me very inspired to play FUT, Ultimate Team, of course, or career mode. It always is the case. So even though FIFA 21 gameplay sucks, even though we're getting to a couple of weeks away now from the launch of FIFA 22, I'm still semi-inspired or motivated, I suppose, to jump in and just run Leeds career mode. So I'm having a good time. And I hope you guys are too, for the few of you that are still watching this type of content. I know a lot of people kind of just giving my channel a pass until FIFA 22 happens. I get it. Totally understandable. But we're still churning out content, man. We're doing the full edited episodes of the co-op F1 career mode with Nep. I think that series is the bomb. I really do, man. I'm so sad specifically too for our Malika with how much work he's putting in on the editing, and the videos aren't getting that much love because, again, it's just summer and people don't really care. And also, I kind of feel sad for me and Nep too, because we're putting in so much effort to get better in F1, and the results are now coming. We're coming up on season 3 even in that F1 co-op, so the car's going to get better. We're bringing Williams back to fame. I mean, for God's sakes, George Russell's doing it in real life right now, going P2 in Spa. I mean, if you can count that, of course. So I'm just really happy with the type of content we're doing on YouTube, no matter what the viewership is. So bless up to any of you guys that are still supporting the channel. In terms of the epi today, it's going to be very summer transfer window driven. We won the league. I mean, it shouldn't be a spoiler anymore to you guys. We won the league last year, broken records all over the place in terms of least goals conceded, least... what was it? Most goals scored. We got 100 points too, which is pretty crazy. So we did very, very well. And considering the injury issues we had last year, I think we managed to do very, very nicely. So the goal for this potentially final season of the career mode is to still chase the league, but more specifically focus on the Champions League. I want to make a deep run in the Champions League. Because of it, I think most of the games are going to be long live sims, right? Because that way we can actually have our tactics work out. We know how good our team is on the field in the live sim. In the quick sims, there's a lot more RNG, I find. You obviously can't apply too many tactics in terms of strikers on drop back or wing backs getting forward, or all the players getting into the box, or pressing the team when you want to get the ball back in certain areas. None of that stuff you can do in those short sims. So we'll see how things go. I'm excited for it. The team is back to full fitness for the most part. Of course, Chiesa hasn't really developed because he was out for an injury, and Calvin Phillips has dropped almost 2 ratings since being out injured. And I know a lot of you guys have given suggestions on who we should pick up. A lot of you saying we should just replace Calvin Phillips. I just can't do it. I can't do it. He's my boy, man. I really can't do it in real life specifically, and in this career mode. So that kind of brings me into one quick topic, because I know we're going to get infinite questions here about this absolute beautiful man. And any of you guys, oh Jesus, well, there's nobody here yet, hold on. Any of you guys that watch my content will know that through the years I haven't had the best things to say about Dan James, and I might look like a hypocrite, of course, because of the positivity I'll be pushing forward. But I will admit my wrongs. I know there are times in life that I have been wrong, and maybe I don't admit it, but I feel like for the most part in my streaming career, if I do make a mistake, or if I do just get it wrong, if one of my takes are wrong, I'm pretty okay to admit when they are. It might not be in that exact moment, but a few hours later, a couple of days later, I'm always okay to go back and kind of critique myself for some wrong opinions or wrong ideas I've had. I've done it through the years, and I feel like this is going to be another one. So late night last night, when this was the Dan James deal was really picking up speed come the tail end of the transfer deadline day, I was like, okay, so why are we going back for him? In my head, over the last couple of years, I've always said, screw Dan James. He was a done deal with us and decided to just piss off and then eventually go off to Manchester bloody United. Now, that is a deluded Leeds United fan talking there and thinking like that, right? Of course. But at the end of the day, I always had that opinion, like, screw him, man. We don't want him. We can do better. We can get better. But as mentioned last night, I decided to go back and look back at the Leeds United documentary, because I remember specifically Victor Orta being super upset about that deal not happening. So you go back and watch what happened when the deal broke down between Leeds and Swansea. And I mean, you should never be hating on a player anyways, really. Right? At the end of the day, it's a job. Either way, they're just earning their bag. They're trying to do what they're trying to do, right? But if you go back and look at that, he was at Leeds all day, all night, wanting the deal to be done, had the paper signed, was all confused, all upset himself that the deal wasn't going on. And to see Victor Orta and Kinnear and stuff all like up in arms about it not working out and being heartbroken for it, it tells you that in terms of a Bielsa system, Dan James is a guy that fits. Of course, the club wouldn't have been that heartbroken about it. Our sporting directors, our transfer, our guys dealing in the market in Kinnear and all of that. So that in and of itself made me think, okay, well, maybe Dan James is a lot more important to the higher ups at Leeds than I would have initially thought. But realistically, it was unfair of me to hate on the kid anyways. It was really Swansea and to a big extent as well, Manchester United, that made all of that stuff happen. The other point that a few people have mentioned, and I really agree on, is whether you believe in karma or God or all of that stuff, that's up to you and your prerogatives, of course, right? We don't want to get into that. But I feel like there is some force of things being meant to be. And if we got him in 2018 or 2019, would we have picked up, Costa's not the best example, but would we have eventually managed to snag Rafinha for what we did get him for from Rennes? If we had Dan James, I don't know if any of those things would have actually happened had the deal with Dan James have gone through. And truly, I don't know either if it would have been the best if we had got him that early. I feel like if we had done so at that point in time, he may have ended up being more like the Helder Costa for us, as opposed to the Jack Harrison, how Jack Harrison's developed and done well. So I feel like things are kind of meant to be a lot of the times in life. And again, I gotta trust my club as I always do. Victor Orta has got an incredible eye for these things. Bielsa has certain types of players. Is the money for Dan James a lot? Sure, but I mean, a proven Premier League player. He has all of the systems and all of the traits that a Bielsa specific system and a Bielsa specific player wants and needed. A lot of brain dead football fans, of course, right, saying, oh my god, that's so much. You could have gotten Leon Bailey, you could have gotten this, you could have gotten that. None of the players anyone's mentioned to me fit anywhere near the system that Bielsa wants for players. Whereas if you take the time and look into Dan James himself, I think Man United fans, unless they're just morons, will happily admit themselves as well that Dan James is a crazy hard worker. His finishing can be a bit concerning. I mean, can be along the lines of someone said his finishing is like Morata at times, which is a concern. Every once in a while you get a couple of bangers here and there, but that's maybe the concern for sure. But everywhere else, he's got everything that would fit into the Leeds system. He feels like he could be another Rafi for us, where pick him up, people are kind of doubting it. This might not be the best thing. He's not good at this, he's not good at that. But look at what Bielsa was able to do with mainly championship level players and how he was able to mold them into what they do. I mean, yeah, we've only gotten 2 points from the last 3 games at the start of the season. It is what it is, right? I truly believe this season in the Premier League, we're just trying to survive. So and the second season syndrome, staying away from that, right? That's my biggest concern. I know a lot of people think, oh, Leeds should be pushing for 8th and 7th, and shut up. Just shut up. Play our football, get our signings, get the team blooding together, doing well, but the main focus being in the league for next year. If we're in the league for next year, then the stadium expansion plans happen from 35,000 capacity. We're going to be growing to 55, 60,000 capacity. It'll be sold out anyways. So that'll be huge for the club going forward. The academy, the training facilities, all going to tier 1 Premier League facilities and stuff. So everything is going. That's what I want to see. So all I can hope for Dan James to finish it is that he proves everybody wrong, because I think other football fans, the only people that I've seen speak to me positive about this Dan James deal are Welsh football fans that watch him play internationally, and non-brain dead Man United fans that aren't just morons. Everybody else, though, the brain dead United fans, the deluded United fans, talk crap. Other fans of other teams talk crap, saying it's a crazy amount of money. Go get, you know, Leon Bailey instead, like he would fit our system anyways, right? So I'm excited. I'm going to trust in Bielsa and his system. We're going to trust in Victor Orta and the upper management. And I mean, just look at this picture. You've had about 5 minutes to look at the damn picture. Look at how much he's loved. This kid is literally like a nephew to Victor Orta. Like, watch the documentary about when we lost out on him and how upset Victor Orta was. Just go watch it. For me, I know even if you're a Man United fan or you hate me or you hate Leeds, go watch the Leeds documentary, the 5 or 10 minutes where they cover that in live, in real time, and look at how heartbroken he is and how upset he was because he knew how much everyone at Leeds wanted him there. And that in and of itself is what convinced me to change completely my mind about Dan James. I didn't have the best opinion of him. I thought he was a bit of a scumbag for just dropping Leeds and then running off to Man United later. But when you watch that dude, I corrected myself and I was like, okay, I had a bad take there. That's on me. So I hope he does well. I'm really excited for my club, man. The thought process in real life of Bielsa maybe reworking the system, maybe pulling Rodrigo out of the team. There's someone that, as always, you want to do well. Last summer, we were all really excited for it, I would say, as Leeds fans. It doesn't feel like that Rodrigo deal has worked out. I don't think Helder Costa's worked out either. Somerville is growing into the team and doing really well, so I don't think Costa is going to get any chance to play, so maybe we get him. Maybe by the time you watch this, he's actually gone somewhere. You know, Rodrigo, I think it's not necessarily his fault. He's had a lot of injuries, COVID, all that stuff. And then Bamford's a baller. So we brought in Rodrigo to be a striker, and then Bamford's like, hold on a second. I'm your guy. I'm so much your guy that I'm now going to be an England international as well. So you can't really blame Rodrigo on any front. Like we're just doing so well. So the hope is either Rodrigo ends up maybe being pulled out of the team in that weird box-to-box midfield role that Bielsa had him in, and he fights with Bamford for that striker role. Maybe they bounce off of each other and do well together as a duo. And then what makes me really excited is bringing Dan James into the starting 11. Does that mean that Rafi goes more central? Gets to dictate the play a little bit more. Rafi through the middle behind Bamford. You have Dan James and Jack Harrison out wide. And then you've got Calvin Phillips kind of pulling the strings through the back line as well. Maybe you've got a Cleary and a Dallas, you know, through the midfield too. Bro, I'm actually pretty hyped up about it. Everybody on full fitness would be amazing, man. Junior Firpo, Pascal Struijk, and then Lorente through the back with of course, Erling there. Meslier doing his thing. I'm excited for the season, man, and I just really hope that the majority of our starting 11, Calvin Phillips specifically as well, can just stay healthy and keep going from strength to strength to strength. So that's my thought process on Dan James for any of you guys that are interested, and Leeds in general in the transfer window. That's the real life thoughts. Let's get into the summer transfer window, of course, for the Leeds United career mode. So I mean, even here for this career mode, I'm in a debate as to what we do. I love this team so much, man. I don't really want to get rid of Calvin Phillips. I was really thinking for the final epi to just do something insane. And again, I don't know if that would mean restructuring the team, maybe going to a 4-4-2, but I don't know, man. I wonder what his actual cost would be. I really want to pick up Haaland. Like, I really do. I know a lot of you guys think, oh, we got to go for depth. But for one final season for this year, next year for FIFA 22's career mode, Leeds United Sim Career, we'll do it a little bit different. But I really want to try and pick this man up. I really do. Now, before we do that, contract expiring in 12 months. Why would that ever be a thing? Okay, anyways, what? I think we'll still have to pay some crazy money, but how has no one gone in for him? Well, this is the only season we have left, boys. So if we can get him on a free next summer, it doesn't matter. This career mode, barring some craziness, either we get knocked out of the Champions League early and then we just go complete the season to then get another shot at the Champions League in a couple of days. I feel like this is going to be the only window. So, do we give up our record breaker, the star of this career mode in a big way, Alexander Isak, for Haaland being central? Or do we try and restructure the team and maybe go into a 4-4-2 with Rafi and maybe Pedri wide? And then Donny and Phillips to the middle. Chiesa becomes a super sub of sorts. What do you guys think? I haven't really run a 4-4-2 this year, so I don't know how that would work out, if it would do well, if it wouldn't. And then Chiesa would be depth, right? So if we look at the setup, let me maybe run the setup here. And just see what the 4-4-2 looks like before we even make a move for Haaland. So 4-4-2 flat, right? Isak there, Haaland would be there for Chiesa. Pedri and Rafi would swap. But do I have to make him a right mid? I don't know for Pedri, really, what I'd have to do there, but that's fine. Calvin and Donny there. Tapsoba, Davies, Stroik, and yeah, Chiesa would end up being a super sub. Sell Isak to fund cash for depth. Like, what, we kind of have depth though. We do, with the Canadian striker coming in as well. We will end up having depth. Or 4-2-2. Yeah, we could do 4-2-2 as well. Actually, that's a good point. Then I don't really have to do position changes. Does it have the same dynamics as 4-4-2 though? Not really. Does it? Rafi, Pedri, Calvin, Donny. Does it have the same dynamics? I don't know. Yeah, 4-2-2 could be a fun one. For sure. Hey, let's try it. Let's try it. First thing we got to do is knock on the door. Now, we do have some players that have come back through. This is one thing I wanted to look at first. So Edmondson is on the transfer list. So Svertson, I think not on the loan list anymore. I think we put him on the transfer list. Eliasson, removed from the loan list, put him on the transfer list. Pardo, it's just not gonna, again, because this career mode's kind of winding down. These guys that have crazy good chances to develop are gonna just get sold off. Benson is a bit of a baller though. Do we keep him for depth? He's 67 rated, so you know what? Nah, Benson we're gonna sell. Phillips has just come back from New York, so up to a 69 rating. I think, did we know what his, at the club since 2020? Where do you look at? Do you look at, is it development? Where do you look at, their potential, if you will? It's status, right? But if I look at status, it doesn't tell me anything. It says at club since 2020. So that means he just does not have a good growth potential, right? JCP, you're lucky I don't ban you for that slander. Mathis, done very well. Contract expiring in 12 months. So I think we sell off. Van de Paul, absolute baller. Contract expiring. We sell off. Platt is such a baller, dude. Look at him. An exciting prospect. 71 rated, for God's sakes. He's 17. This guy was the 90 to 94 potential dude we developed. So we'll keep him for sure. Might even be a backup to Melier. Drame, contract expiring, but is transfer listed. Evans, so this is the Canadian Haaland. I wouldn't mind giving him a new contract. He's not happy with his contract, but potential to be special. That just means he's 5-star, right? So I want him to actually be used, though. Van de Bosch, he's kind of a baller. Maybe for depth we keep him. Gelhardt is finally going to be listed up for transfer. Another Van de Bosch as well. Bosman doing well. Van Leet doing well. Contract expiring, so we probably should just work on the contract negotiation real quick. Let's just see what he wants. He's already on 10K, for God's sakes. Nobody budges ever, man. Legit, nobody budges ever. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. We might end up selling him, honestly. But that's fine. So BD, we're going to sell now. No, we've developed him very nicely. 20 years old, 76 rated. So we're going to take some money for him. De Vries is incredible. But we need him for depth. He's so good. So we'll keep him. Obviously, Timber, Lacroix, all depth. Pascal Stroik. We got to give the captaincy to Calvin. How do you do that? I think I got to do it in the other section. Chiesa back healthy. He'll be depth. Once Shields comes back, it sucks, man. He was an 85 rating too, right? Dropped in ratings. So he'll be fit in 8 weeks. Not going to mean much, but hey, whatever. He'll be good for development. And then everybody else is an absolute baller. Okay, so do we advance first and just see if any offers come in? So we got Juve. This is just like a friendly tournament, so we're going to do quick sims of these. Nothing too crazy. Van de Bosch transfer. What are they? Are these guys okay in the brain? These are the worst offers ever. Whatever. These guys are all good academy players. If this series was going on for another 4 to 6 seasons or 4 to 5 seasons even, I would keep all those guys for sure. Look at the teams we're coming up against. Why do I constantly get offers for players I don't want to sell, but never for the players that I actually have transfer listed? It's infuriating. Okay. Do we knock on the door? So how much do we have to work with here for Haaland if we want to make a big move? Can adjust, can't we? 412k wage budget. I mean, imagine he's on that much. Block offers on players you don't want to sell. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually. How do you do that? So you go block offers. Just do it with the top guys. Block offers, the ones I know I don't want to sell. Block offers. Nobody's happy with their contracts, but suck it. Offers. Taps we want to keep. Monzi we want to keep. Melier we want to keep. Tariq Lamptey we want to keep. Yes, I'm okay for some offers to come in. He's depth. Calvin, I don't want to sell. Shields is depth. Lacroix is depth. Timber is depth. De Vries is depth. And really, it's just the pure starting 11 I don't want to really have to worry about offers for. For everyone else, you just never know, right? Like that Junior Firpo offer came in out of nowhere with Pedri included from Barca. So you got to keep your eye open for it. Cristiano still playing. They got Moreno, Guerrero, Arthur, Ravella, Saka, of course, Shaw now, Delict, DeChiglio, Chesney. This will be an interesting game for sure. See how we do. We'll see how things go. I'm excited. How? Exactly? How has that just happened? Oh god, that's a goal. Damn, Ronaldo does it all on his own. GG. Cristiano! Bro, that's some sick football from Juve. Holy shit. Well, GG, Juve. GG. That was a crazy game. Crazy game. Wow, Orlando and Real drew. Okay. Right. Let's go have a look at what a deal for Mr. Erling would mean. What are we looking at here? I have no depth at left back, so I think I'm going to pick up Leif Davis just for the hell of picking him up. This is going to be hilarious. Let's see. Oh god, gotta mute the music. Gotta mute the music! Now, his contract expires, guys. I'm genuinely thinking with a year left on his contract, we might actually be able to get him for a little bit less. Let's just see. We might have to come back in a week or two, but let's see. 160 mil, testing the waters. And there you go, with a year left. I mean, they want 181. Okay. Propose new transfer fee. So I did 160, right? What about like a 170 deal? That's a bargain, man. We'll say yes! That was the easiest transfer ever! Huh? What the hell? Come, Erling! Come home, my son! Come home. We gotta mute it. I think there's background music playing there. Look at him. He doesn't have his long hair yet, but that's fine. Squad role crucial. Yup. I mean, bro, done. Take it all. 250K a week. Don't care. Biggest dub of all time. Haaland is back to Leeds, baby! Let's go. He doesn't have to just wear our shorts in training at Dortmund. He can actually wear our full kit now. What is Haaland's number? Because he's getting it, by the way. Bro, I'm actually very, very, very excited for this setup. Watch us just get battered by Real to start. Wait, what? There we go. Okay. I don't know if that like affects the player going into the game. If the base formation they're also off. You know what? Let's go knock on the door of Dortmund again for Jude Bellingham. And just see what the deal is. Chelsea are just cheating at this point, man. I don't like it. It makes me mad. I'm gonna go for Kama. I'm gonna go for Kama. I have no what do we even offer here? Like 20 mil? What do you guys think? Let's see what they say. I feel like that might be a big offer, man. Surely he's not more than 39 mil. Oh my god! They want Chiesa and 46 mil! I'm sorry, what? They want Chiesa and 46 million! No! I'm not doing that at all. Dude, are you insane? Hell no. Ren are mad because of because we got Rafi, so they're just trying to absolutely rinse us for Kama. Let's see. Oh my lord. What he says. Oh, this is insanity, dude. They want the 45 million rated Chiesa, which means he's got like a 60 to 70 million value and 36 mil as well. Can I afford it? Yeah. But Chiesa's kind of needed. Maitland-Niles, not a bad suggestion either. I don't think he's 21 anymore. Too much, Brucey. It's too much. Gio Reyna. I need a CDM, boys. Bro, these suggestions in the chat hurt my brain cells. Greenwood for CDM. Nice. Gio Reyna for CDM. Nice. Awar is like 24, right? So we can't do Awar anymore. 25 even. Jude Bellingham we just looked at for the dudes that are suggesting him. Guendouzi is like 30, bro. That's pretty cool. That's kind of fitting towards the real transfer window too. Barca are just in the mud, man. I don't know what they're doing in real life right now. It just makes no sense. But anyways, damn, he seems perfect. Let's just pay. Let's just pay it, boys. See what he wants wages-wise. 7K? Sure, bro. Too tired to debate and challenge for it. So there we go. I think, well, we only went up to a 70 rating. Signed one young player. 1 out of 1, but it didn't actually get finished. Yikes. Oh my god, the Canadians coming in strong with 2 academy pro. Oh my god! 83 to 94 potential. What do? Oh my lord! I've never had that ever. 4 out of the 6 scouted players from Canada are gods. I've never seen that. Holy moly, dude. What's up, Jacob? Oh my god. Barca bought Moise Kean for 116 million. Holy shit. What? All right. Well, fair play. 86 rated now as well. So what does their squad look like? It's like 4 years later. They have made no change. Well, no, they got Madison. Oh, damn. Madison's actually a pretty good pickup. And they got Alaba too, but everything else is identical still. And all they're going to do is high press all game. That's it. That's all they're going to do is just high press us all game. So we'll sit back and then make them pay. Come on, Erling. Oh, Erling! Oh! Erling Haaland to Alphonso Davies! Can you tell? Can you tell this is a Nick 2018 Leeds team, dude? Erling Haaland and Alphonso Davies combining. This is the most Leeds / Nick 2018 goal you're ever gonna see, dude. Oh my God, Erling! What a great touch there from Alphonso Davies too. Damn. Fonzie. Allison maybe should have done a little bit better. Did I just miss that? I was just trying to skip to another. What the heck? Dude, that's poor from Alaba, isn't it? Is that poor from Alaba, or is that Rafi doing his thing? Why is he firing that right at Allison? Part of me wonders, to make this season more of a challenge, should we go back to full legendary or keep it on world class? What do you guys think? That's a good goal, but I just feel like Alaba's a bit of a moron there. Don't you guys think? I kind of like it because on this setup, I actually find our team less brain dead. Oh, great ball. Over to Haaland. Haaland! Let's go! 3-0. I don't know, man. I think maybe we do go back to legendary. No, there's no sliders. I don't touch the sliders, man. I don't touch the sliders.
As we can see, right place at the right time.
Oh, what a ball, man. What a ball. What a ball.
Keeper has no chance. Pedri.
Ooh, great little ball.
73 months, what the heck?
Oh, the Pedri of 2 years ago would have probably missed that. 4-0, boys. Let's get it. Let's get it. Love that. I think it just makes it a bit more fun like that. Look at this. Oh, is that 5? Oh, Liverpool are getting smashed. Liverpool are getting smashed, boys. All right, we'll put it back on legendary, even though legendary is moronic and it makes my team brain dead and it turns Liverpool and every other team we play into tiki-taka gods. I think we'll put it back on legendary for this season and just see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Legendary is the highest, Tyler. We're on the second one down. I love chat when they all just start copying each other. Love it. Mr. Robbo, Conky, my favorite. Guys stating shit like it's fact when you have no idea. It's just like sheep jumping off cliffs, man. To be fair, at least Bruno was questioning it. He's like, isn't Ultimate the highest? At least he's questioning it. Everybody else, though? First silverware of the season. Let's go, boys. Close game. Absolutely. All right, so let's see.
Legendary is the highest, Tyler. We're on the second one down.
Fuck. I owe goddamn 25 gifteds. And an apology to Robbo, too. Sorry, Robbo. You were right. I swear to God, when we set this career mode up, the ultimate wasn't there. 25 bucks gone. I'm very happy. How could I not be happy with our team? Ryan, thank you for the 14, bro. Appreciate it. Sheffield Wednesday are in the Premier League. How is that news to me right now? Isn't that crazy? So Southampton beat Everton. Wow, first game of the season. Who came back in the league then? So Sheffield Wednesday, West Brom. I don't actually know who else was relegated that came back. Was it Burnley? It was Burnley or Brighton, I think, that made it back into the league. That's insane. All right. Ew, 5 at the back. Gross. All right. I'm gonna I better come back to us having 8 goals against this trash-ass club. Peter Frozen. Yes! Who scored? Pedri! Let's go, baby! 1-0. Oh, yeah. All right. So, well, unfortunately, for those of you guys that wanted to see a longer Leeds United career mode epi, my apologies. Today's epi was meant to be just the summer transfer window anyways. Getting the start of the season kicked off, though, is still not a bad thing, I suppose. Hopefully we can get this win against Sheffield Wednesday. Next epi, we'll grind a little bit harder. I think other than the, like, 4 big teams that are going to give us trouble in the league, I think we're going to live sim everything. So we'll play Man City, we'll play Chelsea, we'll play Liverpool. Probably those 3, actually, and that's it. That was Haaland. That was Haaland, wasn't it? No, it was Isaac, wasn't it? Oh, how has Isaac missed that? There it is! 2-0. So I think we should be able to plow through the season relatively quickly. Because of this, doing it like this is just a hell of a lot quicker. And then second, the Champions League, though, we got to make sure we make a deep run in the Champions League, right? So actually, we might quick sim the games in the Prem. And maybe wait until, oh my lord, until the end of the season to worry about long sims. And then we just long sim the Champions League. What do you guys think about that? Quick sim every game in the Prem. Long quick sim the big games, right? So against the Chelseas, the Man Cities, the Man Uniteds, the Liverpools. And then we'll live sim Champions League and Champions League only. So that's kind of going to be the plan for next episode, I believe. Me and Nep got F1. I'm so obsessed with F1 right now. So me and Nep got F1. I think it's Australia coming up next. 3-0. Take that, Sheffield, you twats. Imagine being upset that we don't differentiate between Sheffield United and Sheffield Wednesday. We just call you Sheffield because nobody cares. Sheffield, who cares? What you are. Come on, let's make it 4. Let's make it 4. Oh. Damn hell ass. Come on, boys. Let's finish off this epi strong. Strong. No injuries is the key, man. I don't want any like that long-term injury crap that we had to deal with last season. Look at this football, though. It's just liquid. It's just fluid. It's just pure spice. GG, man. Oh, I forgot to make subs. No. Anyways, first game of the season, smashing Sheffield Wednesday. That is perfection. I'm so happy about that. We got ourselves Erling Haaland, which is massive. So hell of a start to the season. 3 points up. Newcastle, Spurs, Liverpool, and Southampton got wins. Is that it? No one else? Did everyone play the games? Oh no, Arsenal, Villa, Brighton, Crystal Palace, Leicester, Man City, Man United, Wolves have not played yet. Fulham, Chelsea. Who did Chelsea lose to? Who did they play? Chelsea lost 1-0 to Newcastle. Yo, fair play. Brucey Ball is my fellow Newcastle homies getting a result, man. That's actually kind of big. All right, cool. So I love that. That's going to be the tail end of the epi there. You guys will be able to see next episode, the end of the transfer window. We'll see what clubs in the Premier League have brought in and sold players. I think I do kind of not a great job at that on this career mode, showing you guys who's doing what, who's coming in, who's being sold. Look at that. Players who will boss the midfield in 2023. I love how 3 of them are our players. And then just a Barca Frankie. So good. Okay, match got rescheduled. Haaland shines on Leeds debut. Of course he does, bro. Playing pretty well. Okay, we've got bigger games coming, so we'll just lie to him. Inbox. Position change option. Nice for Burns. Let's go check that out. Let's see. Wait. What? This isn't Burns. Where's Burns? Oh. Development plan. For Flaherty, so 55 rated to 60 rated. See, I know my players, man. I know my players. There you go. Get them off of the balance, too. Yeah, let's work on the work rates. High work rates at right mid is going to be good. And then Burns, from a center forward to a striker. I can't imagine this is going to boost him from 59 to 60. So, Nothing too crazy. Want to work on composure and then his shooting. I think the complete striker is the most important for the young attackers in the club right now. Great. So position change is done. Position change done. Match rescheduled with Villa. That's fine. Jude Bellingham. We can kind of see where he is nowadays. 81 rated. They wanted 90 mil for him. Isn't that crazy? Kama is 83 rated. That makes a little bit more sense. Van de Paul sold, so we got 2.6 mil from him. Academy players earning us so much damn money. And in terms of the club, this is where our starting 11 is at. So Haaland at a 93, Alexander Isaac up to a 90, Rafi to a 91, Pedri up to a 92, man. Donny up to a 90, Calvin hopefully will start growing back up to an 84 and 85, Fonzie to an 87, Strike still at an 83. He's kind of stagnated a little bit. Taps up to an 87. Tariq Lamptey up to an 85. That's awesome. Melier up to an 86. And then in terms of the substitute bench, Platt, the young, 17-year-old, next Joe Hart up to a 72. De Vries up to an 80. Baller, Timber, Baller, 82. Mariba, we'll see how he does for us. Lacroix up to an 82. The Canadian Haaland up to a 73 already. Chiesa, we probably got to get some game time for as well. I don't want him to be too upset. Shields is now down to an 82. It's literally ruined his career, this 7-month ACL injury, dude. From an 85 to an 82. That's so ass. Anyways. And then it's all just academy players and prospects. Even Van Leet, we're trying to sell him because I think he's just too much. He wants 40K a week right now, man. And he's like a sporadic player. I understand we're Premier League winners, but I just don't know if that's going to really work all that well. So there is the squad. That is the end of the episode. We'll catch you guys next time for a much busier epi. We'll see the end of the transfer window and then a deep run through probably all the way through December, I would say, is what the plan is for next episode. Catch you on the flip side. Peace.